One of the popular questions at an MBA college is that if we were to reject you, what would you do? Or if we don't select you now, what will be your action plan? In these situations, depending on what is the ranking of the college and what other options do you have, you may have to strategically choose the precise content. However, if it's a high ranking college, a dream college for you, an ideal answer follows something which is called the 4R strategy. In the 4R, first R is about review, where you will focus on if you were not to be selected today, you will review what went wrong. Was your CAT score not good enough? Were you not good at group discussions, VAT, or interview round? The ability to review will then actually help you finalize what kind of things were the real reason for your downfall. The second is then reform, which will talk about how will you change yourself, your writing skills, communication skills, current affair, or a written ability test at CAT. So after review, you want to reform, then you also want to redouble your effort, which means the principle of diligence, determination, and devotion. You want to show to the interviewer that you will then show resilience to double your effort and make sure that you are a better candidate next time, and finally reappear so that you're not someone who's going to give up easily and therefore you are demonstrating a never say die attitude. Please remember, this answer has to be given when the college is a high ranking college, a college which you may call as your dream choice. So let's demonstrate an answer which is going to incorporate the 4Rs in the way to answer what will you do if you were to be rejected today. So here goes the answer. Sure, sir. While I am very confident that with all the preparation that I have done, I should be a candidate who may get selected. However, in the situation that I were not to be selected, I am going to go back and work towards, first of all, trying to do a self-analysis and trying to find out what were my shortcomings, my weaknesses, so that I must identify the areas where I have to reform myself. Towards that effect, I'm going to go back to my coaches, I'm going to go back to some of my peers and try to assess the kind of competency gap between those who got selected versus my case. And therefore, this should give me a simple idea as to my weaknesses, which I have to try and bury and overcome. At the same time, my strengths, which I have to further make better on. Once my SWOT analysis is clear, I'm thereafter going to move on how to prepare for the next time. And therefore, I like to actually identify an institute or a coaching place where I may try to redouble my effort, because I'm quite determined that it's my dream to do an MBA from your esteemed college. And therefore, next time, whatever are my weak areas, I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. At the same time, I'm going to continue to reform myself by building skills since I work at XYZ company in the ABC function. So I hope that these next 12 months will give me an opportunity to gain on work experience and get a better knowledge of how the cross-functional units in the organization are functioning, so that when I come back next year, I'm better prepared to absorb the learnings from the MBA school. So these are my thoughts, sir. And I wish to conclude by saying that I wish to utilize my determination, devotion, and diligence with my never say die attitude to eventually get an opportunity to be selected at your esteemed institute. These are my thoughts, sir. I hope it satisfies your query. So please remember to follow the 4Rs, which will allow you to give an answer which demonstrates that you are ready to review yourself. You are ready to reform in terms of self-transform. You are ready to redouble the effort in terms of being ready to do that extra bit, which is going to make a winner. And finally, you are going to reappear to try and give another shot at your dream college. So all the best. This is Gagan Singh signing off for the day. May the power of winning H persona ever be with you.